Hey everyone, it's Joelle here from Strong Mind Soft Heart, and today I have the pleasure of introducing you to my brand new daughter, Makayla. If you are new here, my name is Joelle and this channel is Strong Mind Soft Heart, and we do a wide range of topics on this channel, including homeschooling, grocery hauls, cleanovation, family life, Christian family life, my husband and I write original songs, a whole bunch of stuff. So please, if you would like to, please subscribe. And if you are back, thank you so much. It means so much. You can hear her in the background. So today I want to introduce you, I'll go get it now, to a new addition, little Makayla Joelle. I'll get her, 1 second. Oh my goodness. We are. Oh, your sleeve is too big. This is Papa, Makayla Joelle, and she is 2 weeks old. Today she's 2 weeks old. Hello, baby. Oh, she's the sweetest baby. God has blessed us so much. So yeah, the last video that I did was like a 40-week update. We went overdue. By my dates, I was way overdue. I was like 41 weeks pregnant. By hospital dates, I was 4 days overdue. So anyway, this little one was going to be induced on Thursday, 2 weeks ago. However, she came early Monday morning. So Sunday night, Dave and I were just watching a movie on Netflix, and basically an hour and a half from watching the movie, we pressed pause. We had a baby. She came so fast. It was a really smooth labor. Everything honestly went really well. We had the best midwife, and yeah, she was just here. God has blessed us with this little blessing. So Makayla, hang on 1 second. I'm gonna adjust her because this is hard. So the name Makayla means gift of God, and Joelle, that's my name, means will of God. So this is our little gift of God who is also in the will of God. And yeah, we are just over the moon. The kids love her. Nobody's really been jealous like so far. Everybody's been pretty good. They were so excited, and you know, they were kind of getting impatient because it was like every single day, Mummy, you gonna have the baby? Mummy, you gonna have the baby today? So when she finally came, everyone was so excited. So yeah, I mean, it's not all been smooth sailing, obviously. When you have 5 young children, our house is extremely noisy. Dave and I are working extra hard to keep things under wraps and organized and not allowing everything to completely fall apart. But in saying that, I think just the fact that this is our baby number 5, and you know, we have really, I think it's taken us a few kids to really learn to just enjoy the newborn stage and to not rush it away and not push it aside, because it does go so fast. So she's 2 weeks old today. She's actually 2 weeks old. It's gone so fast. As I said, the labor was really smooth. I did have to stay in the hospital for 2 nights because I was supposed to get that antibiotic thing. You ladies all know what I'm talking about. But there was no time because her labor was so fast. And by the time we arrived at the hospital, seriously, we were at the hospital for about 10 minutes or 15 minutes and she was born. So I had to stay for 2 nights just to have her monitored and everything, but everything was fine. And to be honest, it was a real blessing, and it was just a really nice time to be able to bond with her uninterrupted. And yeah, but we went home. So we had her on Monday morning at 2:19 in the morning. She was, from memory, 3.4 kilograms, I think. It's 7.1 pounds, somewhere around there, 52 centimeters long. And yeah, she came out in a hurry, and when she was born, the midwives placed her on top of me, and she was already covered up, and we had not found out what we were having. So Dave, I heard him start talking, going hello, like to the baby, and I opened my eyes and there she was. And at first I was just saying hello baby Rotniak, and then David was like, hang on, what did we have? And he checked and it was a girl. And so you all know I would have been happy either way, but I am so thrilled to have another daughter, and Lily has a sister now, so we have 3 strong boys and 2 little girls, and I just think that is about as perfect as you can get. So I'm over the moon. Lily's adjusting really well. She was the one I was probably the most concerned about, just because she's our youngest, and for a long time she's been the baby and the only girl, but honestly she plays with her all the time. I have to watch that she's kind of careful with her. She puts all her Barbies on top of her and all of that sort of thing. The boys love her. Again, I have to stop Isaac from he wants to actually carry her around the house. I've said no, not yet, she's too little, but he wants to have lots of cuddles. Darius constantly kisses her head. Joseph, my oldest, is probably the most aware of how precious and fragile she actually is, so he does hold her, but he's very responsible and calm around her and all of that. Yeah, sorry, I went completely sidetracked. So we got home on Wednesday, yes, and on Friday we went up to Coffs Harbour. So that maybe sounds a little bit crazy. If you don't know where Coffs Harbour is, it's just on the coast. It's in New South Wales. It's on a coastal town in Australia. It's absolutely beautiful, and that's our little holiday spot as our family. And we've actually gone up there for since Darius, when he was a newborn. So Darius and Lily and now Makayla. And it might seem crazy going on a holiday, but it's actually easier because we just stay in this really nice self-contained little apartment up there, and I don't have to do anything, and the kids are really entertained. They ride their bikes. The weather is beautiful up there, so they were swimming. I'm going to insert some photos throughout this video as well, so you can see. But yeah, they swam and they had a great time, and I just rested. I rested so much, and I needed it. So we got up there on Friday night, and I hardly got out of bed until Sunday afternoon. Dave was a legend. He took care of the kids. He worked so hard. He did the job of 10 people basically. But yeah, he was such a blessing to me. So it was just really important to have that time. Yeah, I'm doing well. It's 2 weeks postpartum. For those who don't know my story, and I probably haven't shared all that much, I have a little bit. I suffered quite severe postnatal depression after 2 of my pregnancies. But I'm doing really well. I have been aware of what to look out for, of warning signs of that sort of thing. But honestly, praise God, everything is going really smoothly. I definitely had, the baby blues and that sort of thing, which I think every mum gets in that first week after you have your baby, because your hormones are going crazy and you're not sleeping and everything seems like a whirlwind around you. But other than that, I feel like things have pretty much leveled out. I'm tired, obviously not sleeping a whole lot. I'm doing pretty well. We are co-sleeping. I know that's a little bit controversial. I'm not endorsing that. You need to decide for yourself. But she does not sleep in her little bed at night. She does not want to. She does in the day, but nighttime she really wants to be close. So I pile myself up in pillows and make sure she's in a really safe space, and she just sleeps with me. So we actually are getting quite a bit of sleep, but I'm not sleeping deeply because I'm very aware that she's there and wanting to keep her safe. So yeah, but I kind of wish though that I had done that with my first 2. Joseph, he was my first, and I was a brand new mum and wanted to have everything in routine and be, gung-ho from the get-go, and I kind of regret not doing more of this sort of thing with him. I did to an extent, but you live and you learn. So by baby 5, now I know, and I know these newborn stages go so fast, so I'm trying to cherish every single moment. Yeah, if I'm rambling on, it's because I'm really tired, but I can't possibly have any more caffeine because she'll be up all night. So anyway, but doing really well. I truly am so grateful to God for helping me through that pregnancy and the delivery, and now these first 2 weeks. Yeah, I'm just grateful, and I feel very peaceful. I feel like there was so much adrenaline, and I don't want to say fear, I wasn't afraid, but just being on edge in the lead up to her birth, especially with the pandemic and everything going on around me. I didn't know what it was going to be like in the hospital. I didn't know how it would all work out, but everything went so smoothly and it was all in God's timing. And she's here safe and sound. And now that she's here, I just feel like I can take a big sigh of relief. So yeah, doing good. I'm not going to say I'm in a routine because I'm not, not at all, not even close. But I would say that I'm getting my groove. Like, you know, we're eating, the kids are eating, everybody's dressed. That's a huge deal. Like to be dressed and to put makeup on every day is a big deal for me. So I would say, yeah, we're getting our groove, but I'm not putting too much pressure on myself either. I just know that, as I said, these moments go too fast. So trying to enjoy every single one. But yeah, basically that's it, guys. I just wanted to hop on and say hi and introduce this little beauty to you. And yeah, I will be back with another video soon. I would love to do some day in the lives and some vlogging. I also have some brand new homeschool curriculum that I'm so excited about. So looking forward to getting into that. Some new songs. There's a lot of things ahead, God willing, for us. So I'm full of joy, full of hope for the future. God is good. And yeah, I'm truly blessed and grateful. So yeah, thank you for watching, guys, and I will see you next time on Strong Mind, Soft Heart. God bless you. Bye.